Now, sustainable leadership recognizes the complex interdependency between individuals, businesses, markets, society, and the ecosystem with a goal to create long-term commercial success and social values while protecting the environment. I caught up with Sebastian Coe, chairman of the 2012 London Olympics Organizing Committee at the Access Bank Embracing Sustainable Leadership Conference in Lagos, and got his take on what it means to lead a big group of people. Let's take a look.
Well, first of all, I think any leader needs to create within the team that he or she is working alongside a vision. And that was really important for London. Our vision was very clear, it was unambiguous, it was to use the Games to inspire young people to take up sport, to connect them with the extraordinary power of the Olympic movement. That wasn't just important while we were bidding and needing to win the hearts and minds of 120 International Olympic Committee members. That became most critical when we were delivering the project over the 7 years, because it is the vision that you deliver to on a day-by-day basis. And actually, it is the vision that you cling to when you hit challenges, as all organisations that are delivering something as complex as the Olympic and Paralympic Games will inevitably do. So it's vision, the ability to communicate clearly and regularly, particularly to local communities that the Games are going to impact upon, and then to be able to pick really brave, strong teams that are not afraid to challenge orthodoxies, to do things differently, to understand that this is a national project that everybody needs to feel a part of.
What values do you think are most important for African leaders that are looking to drive change on the continent?
This is not just an African issue. This is an issue about leadership across the world. Leaders, wherever they live, have got to understand that, particularly amongst young people, there's quite a gap of trust. Young people see the world very differently. It's very obvious to say, but they do. And I think since the financial crisis of 2007-2008, they have been less prepared to trust institutions. They want to reprioritize our orders, and reorder our priorities rather. They question our judgment. Sometimes they impugn our motives. So it doesn't really matter where the leader lives. I think the key requisite of good leadership is being able to listen and then to engage. But you can only engage and you can only take a leadership role when you have really listened, both to the teams around you, and you want teams that are not prepared, not afraid to challenge you occasionally and challenge the landscape. But fundamentally, I guess I lean very heavily on Abraham Lincoln, who said famously that without public sentiment, nothing can succeed. With it, everything will succeed.
I want to hear your thoughts about that long-standing argument. Would you say leaders are born or are they made?
I think there is probably an element of both things there, but my experience is that leadership is about experience. A lot of leadership principles are transferable from different environments. I learned some of the things that I took into the organisation and the organising committee in London from my years in sport. The ability to focus, the ability to want constructive, creative criticism around you. The very nature of being an athlete is you crave constructive criticism. You want people to help you be better this time next year than you are now. Good leaders don't.
After the break,